Young and Inspired, a channel to inspire and impact young minds. Dream, believe, achieve.
My screen is all fine.
Nah, on my screen you're frozen, man.
Few moments later.
What's happening, man?
What's happening now? It's still frozen.
You're still frozen. Wait, you're still frozen. I started recording. What's up, people? As you can see, Kawayn. You there now?
I'm here. I can see you.
I don't know. I'm saying, yeah, you're there. All right. What's up, people? We're back again with another podcast episode. Young and Inspired, Jordan and Kawayn. And yeah, hope everyone's having an amazing day today. Kawayn, how you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. You know how it is. Same stuff, different day, gym, all the positive habits you can think of, man. Just normal stuff, man.
Facts, man. We're feeling good, people, man. Energy's high, sunny outside. Went gym today. Can't complain, man. Just doing the right things. So before we hop into today's video, it's going to be, as you can see from the title, it's going to be about the importance of self-care. We're going to talk about your physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. And before we hop into today's video, be sure to smash the like button down below and support the channel, people. Just click on the button. We really appreciate the support. And also let us know your thoughts later on in the video. You can comment down below. And yeah, I think that's it, Kawayn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, this video is about the importance of self-care. And what aspect of self-care do you want to start off with in this video?
I think you should go with physical first. Your physical well-being.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your physical well-being, man. It's very important to take care of your body, man. Your body, and it doesn't just go for like looks-wise. Not just talking about gym. It goes for just your personal appearance as well. Sorry, how you carry yourself.
Mhm.
You know, as well as internally, man. The things that you're putting inside of your body, that's gonna reflect and show on the outside. It's gonna make you feel a certain way, and it's gonna make you look a certain way. So
That's what it's about, man. Like your physical appearance is key, man, because you know other people are seeing you. Not only that, it's you need to be like you need to feel confident just being yourself in your own skin. So me being in the gym is a way for me to not only just work on my body. I know that me working on my body, I'm gonna develop a better physique and I'm gonna feel more confident. Because when I'm looking at myself in the mirror, I'm like, damn, nah, you've been putting in the work. You know, like I'm not saying everyone needs to go out there and become a massive bodybuilder, like 220 pounds. Like, hey, slow down. All I'm saying is you need to be in the gym, working on yourself, making sure that you have abs, man. Every guy should have abs. You know, like having abs is a hard thing. That's why it's valuable. That's why I know that when I look at myself in the mirror and I know I have abs, I know that I've been putting in the work. It's a good thing, man. It just gives you that self-respect, knowing that you've been doing something hard day in and day out, and other people can see that. Like, come on, like even before we hooked on this podcast, we was on call and we were speaking about kind of just certain situations in the gym where people just the fact that like when people see that you're putting in the work, like other people start to respect you more in a way where like someone might come to you and be like, yo, you on that machine still? Can I hop in? Or I don't know, like there's been a lot of situations where people have just been really nice to me, man, while I've been in the gym. And that's definitely because I've been working on myself. And when I wasn't, it was like unconfident, unattractive, wasn't really doing anything, man. But now it's like you being confident, you being attractive is like a byproduct of you going to the gym.
100%, man. I think everyone can relate. It's like when you see someone that has a good body, like you instantly respect them because you know that didn't come naturally. That came with work for the majority of people, at least.
Yeah, some people are beasts, man. Literally just yeah.
But for the most part, it makes you respect them. And the same applies to yourself, man. When you look at yourself in the mirror and you see yourself with a good body, you start to respect yourself more, you know, and that's important. It's important to have that self-respect and that self-love for yourself. And that develops through doing the good habits, like taking care of your physical appearance, you know.
Facts, man. Let's speak about how we be feeling when we wasn't in the gym. Like when gym wasn't really like a priority. Let's say we would go in every now and then. What's different now? Now that you're consistently going to the gym, what's a couple of things you notice that when you wasn't going to the gym like consistently?
I would say in general, I just feel better about myself overall. It's like when you're going to the gym from time to time and you're not really going consistently, it's like you're being kind of like half-hearted with it, you know, and you never really feel good about yourself when you're not truly doing the thing that you're meant to be doing, you know. Whereas now it's like it's part of the lifestyle. It's easy. It's easy to do now, like to go to the gym. It's not a difficult thing, and it's like once you've done it, you're set for the whole day. It kind of sets the tone for the day. So when you're doing it every single day, then you can imagine the effects. It's lovely. It's like the whole week you're just in a good mood, man. I can't lie. As well as that, I would say the confidence that I've gained. One, because my physique has improved, so I'm able to look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I look good. And when you have a good physique, you will get attention from other people. So that also helps. It's like, yeah, other people are also noticing as well. So that obviously gives you more confidence. And you also gain confidence by just knowing that you're doing something that's difficult, you know? You're doing something that not everybody's going to do because it's a difficult thing. Like going to the gym, exercising, doing weights or cardio, whatever it may be. It's a difficult thing to do. It's hard, it's painful, but you did it. And that's what gives you the confidence. It's like, I can do it. I can endure the pain. So it makes you more confident in that aspect as well. Yeah, that's two things off the top of my head that I can think of.
No, I like that, man.
What about you?
Yeah, I think bouncing off of what you're saying is like it just gives you that confidence, man. When you just know that you're putting in the work. It's like I think it all goes back to the habits, man. Like if you just knew the habits of a person, if you knew that they was going to the gym consistently, just alone, you're like, cool. So that person must be in shape. Like you can infer a lot of things from, like you can figure out a lot of things just by seeing someone's shape, seeing their physique, like, and you just know that they've had to do something to get that, you know. And I don't know, like people that are always in the gym, man, they're very disciplined, they're very just switched on, they're very focused. It's like these are certain traits that you just have when you're in the gym all the time and you're working on yourself. And more importantly, it just gives you the underlying evidence of who you say you are, man. Like now I say, like I'm always in the gym. I mean, Kwan always in the gym because we're always in the gym. It's like it isn't like a facade. It isn't like we go to the gym sometimes. It's like we consistently turn up to the gym every week, and it just compounds. So if you're at a point in life where you might not be in your prime physical shape, that's cool. The first thing is accept it. The first thing is to take accountability. If you know that you've been on the couch for too long eating junk food, it's time to make some changes. Start off small, man. Go into the gym maybe 2-3 days a week, hit the cardio, and then just build slowly. Like even with me, like I couldn't, like 3 months ago, I couldn't really do pull-ups. I'll be real, I couldn't really just lift my weight and bang out pull-ups. But now that I've been doing like pull-ups every single day, I could be doing like 3 or 4 pull-ups every single day. Now I'm at a point where I can fully do a whole set of pull-ups. But I had to build it time. I had to accept it. I couldn't do pull-ups. Why? Because I didn't really train my back. Now I'm training my back. Now I'm just like I can do pull-ups. And it gives me confidence too when you actively go out and do something hard, man. So challenge yourself and make sure you're making the right choices, man, because it's your life at the end of the day, you know. So yeah, that's what I would say, man.
100%, man. Like you said, having that progress is once you start seeing the progress, and it doesn't come instantly with the gym. As far as the like physical looks actually go, but you will start to feel better within. It's like mentally, it's like, yeah, I'm actually doing something that's difficult, something I've never done before, and I'm doing it. Like, I'm doing it. It gives you the confidence. It gives you that belief that things are going to be good. And also you'll just start to feel stronger, you know. If you're lifting weights or if you're running for a long distance, you're doing cardio and things like this, you start to feel like a beast. It's just like, yes, I feel strong, I feel good, I feel alive. It's amazing. So yeah, it's definitely important. And then once you see the progress, like however long it takes, weeks, months, you just don't want to stop, bro. You don't want to stop. It becomes a part of you. It just becomes a part of you, and it's a beautiful thing. So yeah,
just touch
so if you want to get into the gym, just literally start small, like you said, and then just work from there, man. Start small.
No, facts, man. And even in like previous calls me and Kawayn have been on, it's like we always talk about the hardest thing to do is to start. So don't delay what you know you need to do, man. Because the more that you delay the thing, like going to the gym, the more you're gonna procrastinate and just the more you're gonna be indulging as bad habits, and it's gonna be harder to get to the gym in the first place. So turn up, man. Like get into the habit of turning up. I'm not even saying to stay for an hour. Just turn up. Even if you stay for like 20 minutes, do your cardio, a few press ups. You getting into the routine is the most important thing, and then from there, it's like you can start to make the small improvements, man. And Kwan, what you're saying as well about the progress, it's like, and now that like when you look in the mirror, you're like, I've been putting in the work, man, and you just remind yourself of the things that you've been doing lately, and that just keeps you going. It's like you can tap into that. Like some days I don't feel like going to the gym, but when I look at myself in the mirror, it's like, man, I need to maintain this physique and build it. So I self-motivate myself. Like I think it's intrinsic self-motivation. It's like you can tap into that power, and you're like, I get pumped up and I just go to the gym, I get a good workout in, man. You know, just challenging yourself, man, doing the hard things and being uncomfortable, man. So you need to get uncomfortable, people, man. You have to get uncomfortable. You have to get outside your comfort zone. So going back to that, if you're someone that doesn't go to the gym and you want to get into the gym, start. Like even if your finances might not be right and you might not have the money to have a gym membership, you can do exercises at home. You know, I'm gonna be making more content on certain exercises you can do at home, like press ups, pull ups, dips, doing ab workouts, crunches, doing some cardio. You can go to the park, like everything's at our fingertips. You know, like don't be having excuses of I can't go to the gym because I don't have money. You can be doing press ups right, you know, at your home, man. So
Exactly, man. Exactly. But yeah, I think like your physique, going to the gym, exercising, keeping your body well maintained. I think that's the mistake a lot of people make. Sometimes it's like you focus too much on how you look rather than how you feel. Like a lot of people go to the gym just to look good, which isn't a bad thing, but you don't want to sacrifice like how you feel, you know. You want to be doing functional exercises as well and just make sure that you feel good. You don't have pains and problems just from moving about and doing day-to-day activities, you know. Spend all day sitting down or laying in bed just watching stuff or playing games, or even if you work a job where you're just sat in a desk all day, like that can be very bad for your body, you know. And then you want to do exercises that are going to help fix these things, you know? So it's not all about the looks, it's also just about maintaining your body, your vehicle, you know. So yeah, I think just taking care of your physical condition through exercise is one very important component of your physical well-being. I think the next thing to talk about regarding physical care would be just your personal appearance, really. Like things such as your skincare, you know, your hair, things like this, hygiene, even down to the way you dress and things like this. Like it represents who you are, really, in a way, you know. But I think it's not something you really have to stress about too much when you start working on yourself anyway, because if you're doing the right things, naturally you just want to work on yourself in every aspect possible. So you're more likely to put more time into like skincare routines or looking into buying some better quality clothes and stuff, or better products for yourself that are going to make you feel, look, and just be a better person. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think your appearance, just taking care of your personal appearance is very important, man. You know, just
I agree, man.
hygienic.
Yeah, having like a skincare routine's key, man. You know, especially for men, like we need to be taking care of our skin because you know if you're out here, people can see you. You know, like you might not feel like people are watching you, but people see you on a day-to-day basis, especially when you're in the gym, especially when you're in these social environments. It's like you want to be looking clean. You know, now that I've been prioritizing my skincare routine every morning, man, every morning skincare routine. I have to do my skincare routine, and the byproduct of that is that my skin glows. Like I feel good. You know, I can go outside and I know that you know that attraction's there because I've been putting in the work. You know, like goes back to like when I wasn't going to the gym and I didn't have a skincare routine, and I felt unattractive. I was emitting that energy. You know, the confidence wasn't there. I used to walk slouched, but I didn't want to be seen. Now I walk with my head tall, stand tall, and I'm just like, this is me, man. I know I've been putting in the work. So it just adds to that evidence, that underlying evidence from you focusing on your appearance is important as well. And on top of that, I want to touch on when you go to the gym and you're working on your physique, like you just wear clothes better. You know, like when I'm wearing certain tops and stuff, and like my tops are hugging my arms and that, and I'm in hoodies, I'm like, I feel good, man. You know, I don't want to be out and then you see like my man boobs and that, and I'm trying to hide them and walking with the madness, man. Because back in the day, I used to feel insecure, man. I'll be real. I used to feel so insecure with my thing, and I used to like try to adjust my tops and stuff so people wouldn't. Now it's just like, man, I'm in good shape. So there's no adjustments. There's no adjustments. I adjusted my habits, man. That's important.
Exactly, bro. It's like you just start to work on yourself. You have nothing to hide no more. You know, once you take the decision to remove all the bad habits and start to implement the good ones, it's like all your problems now rise to the surface. And you only really have one choice, and that's to fix them. You can't keep running away from them, because you run away from them, you're just going to end up how you was before. And that wasn't good. So you have to face the problems, fix the insecurities, and eventually you're going to get to a time where you don't have many insecurities. And in the few insecurities that you do have, you're working on them. So you're still not anxious, shy, awkward, anything. It's just natural, man. You have nothing to be insecure about. And insecurity is kind of the opposite of confidence in a way, shyness. There's nothing to be shy about when you're working on yourself. So all of these things combined, and the other things that we haven't even spoke about yet, all contribute towards confidence and just overall development. Really, man.
Mm-hmm. No, I agree, man. But first and foremost is that you're gonna have to want it for you, man. You're gonna have to understand that your physical health, like, as Kwame was saying, is that this is your vehicle, this is your body, this is your greatest asset. So if you don't focus on improving you, then I mean, lay up down the line. Like we're in our 20s now. When I'm 30, I want to be feeling good. I don't want to be feeling like my back's hurting, my knee, like I don't want to be doing that. So I'm taking care of myself now, making sure I'm stretching, I'm making sure I'm eating right, eating good foods, man, because you know, like every day we're bombarded with a lot of advertisements, man. There's a lot of junk food, like McDonald's, just you know, like every now and then you can eat it, but if you're eating like junk food all the time, then it's gonna show on your appearance. Your face is gonna start to get more chubby, your belly's gonna man. You know, your skin's breaking out and stuff. So you have to take care of your body, man. Control what you eat, most importantly, man. I'm not saying to be fully clean cut. Like you can have a cheat day. Like, I have a cheat day or two, but most of the time I'm eating right, man. I have to eat right. Like I understand that now. I understand just the basis of nutrition and understand that like this is good for my body, man. So it's good for the gut, man.
And I think like what I've noticed recently, as I've just evolved, because I've been on this journey now of just trying to better myself for like over a year, about a year and a half now, where I've actively been trying to just work on myself. And I've got to a point now where it's like I eat clean 99% of the time. I'm not smoking, drinking, watching porn, doing any of these bad habits 99% of the time. And the one time that it does happen, because it will happen over time, we're humans, we make mistakes. And the one time that it does happen, it's like it doesn't affect you as much because you spent so long building up your foundation, building up your walls. You think that that one relapse can't drop you down, or it can't knock down them walls. You know what I mean? It might knock down one brick, but it's not going to knock down the entire wall. And that's the importance of staying in this positive, healthy state 99% of the time. So when you do have little setbacks, it doesn't even affect you. Whereas if you're someone that doesn't even have a foundation built, bro, it's like these habits, you're just stuck down there. It affects you really bad. So yeah, it just makes you stronger, man. It makes you stronger as a person. So yeah, like you said, control what goes into your body as well, like internally, man. Because like you said, it's gonna show on the outside, your skin, your face, your energy, just your posture, things like this. It's gonna show. And also, you're gonna feel it. You will feel it. If you've been doing bad habits, you're eating junk food, smoking, drinking, putting poisonous substances into your body, you're going to feel the effects of it. Whether it's now or the next day, you're going to feel the bad effects. And you feeling the bad effects means that you're just in a kind of on a low frequency. You're just giving off negative energy because you're in a bad mood. You're not feeling 100%. And that's going to make people want to stay away from you as well. So, or it's going to attract other negative people, low value people. Really, like you can't be a low value person and then expect to attract high value people into your life, or high value people wanting you to be around them. It doesn't work like that. So just other extra benefits of self-care. But yeah, in terms of physical care, I think those are the main three things I always say. It's like your physique, exercising, like maintaining your body, your personal appearance, which includes everything from skincare to also your physique, the way you dress, your hygiene, things like this. And then what you put into your body, because it's going to affect the way you feel, as well as the way you look as well. Like they're all kind of tied together. So, yeah.
Yeah, man. I agree, man. So that's kind of like the physical aspect of self-care. Let's move on to mental. I think like your mental well-being, and going to the gym helps with your mental health. I'll get into that. It's like not only are you training your body when you're in the gym, you're training your mind, especially on the days where you don't feel like it, and you go, you start to form calluses on your mind where you're not reliant on your emotions anymore. Like me and Kawayn are at the point now where we just go to the gym. It's like, but I don't even care how I'm feeling. I'm going to the gym. I know that after the gym, I'm going to be feeling good. Like those endorphins are going to be flowing from my body. Come back, meditate, like, get work done. It's like mentally, like going to the gym, I think it trains your mind just as much as it trains your body. And that's the beautiful thing about going to the gym. Like I don't always want to be doing pull-ups and stuff, but I need to be training my pull-ups to get better at it. It's like if you're not good at something, you can train to get good. A lot of us avoid that. A lot of us want the easy way out. But I'm actively choosing the hard thing. The hard thing is to go to the gym and you don't want to go. The hard things to train, man. So like for your mind, it's like it's mentally stimulating your mind, man, when you do these things, man, when you challenge yourself. And yeah, it's just good for the mental health, man. Like I've never felt this good before. But when I wasn't consistent in the gym, it was like my mental state wasn't really there. But now that I've been in the gym consistently, I've seen that how my mindset's just kind of shifted. It's like my feelings don't really impact me. I just get things done now. It's like I already work hard. I already have cold showers. I'm already doing the hard things. So it's like I can sit down in the day, work on my goals, go to work, come back, eat. I might do some reading, and I'm ready to do it again tomorrow. So yeah, Kawayn, what would you say, like, with your mental health? Like, just one thing you can do to improve it, or what's helped you?
Mental health, I think the biggest thing is, especially when you're trying to work on yourself, you're actively trying, or you just want to better yourself. You need to be able to forgive yourself when you make mistakes. I think that's a very important thing, because if you're someone, when you first set out to try something new, it doesn't matter what it is, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to have to learn from it. But when you have a particular goal in mind, you're so focused on the end goal, you're like, I want this body, I want this much money, I want to go this many days without doing this bad habit, whatever it is. And then it hits you, then you relapse and you haven't got what you achieved in the time that you wanted it, and you start to beat yourself up about it. And that's what really messes up your mindset, I think, because sometimes you can mentally start to feel worse than you was originally. Because originally you didn't even know, or you wasn't fully conscious of the fact that the things you were doing were actually detrimental to you. Whereas now, it's like you know what you're doing is bad, and you're still doing it because you don't have the discipline to, or the power to fight the urges or to go after whatever you want to do. So I think it's just, you just have to say like, all right, cool, it's okay, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's gonna happen a couple times. Like, you're just leveling up each time. You gotta fall a couple times and come back up, fall a couple times, come back up. The important thing is that you keep going. Because if you fall off and you stay down there, that's when it gets really bad, because it can take a long time to get out of that cycle again, that loop. So yeah, just show some forgiveness, man, and don't cry, don't be too upset if you fail a couple times, because like I say, the Millionaire Fastlane book, the guy literally says trying to experience success without failure is like trying to do exercise without sweating, bro. Like, it's hand in hand. The things are gonna happen. On the way to success, you're gonna have to fail like multiple times, maybe 99 times, and then the 100th time you succeed. But as long as you keep going, you have that vision in mind, you'll get there. You'll get there, man. So just having that forgiveness and being gentle with yourself, like, don't be too easy on yourself, but don't be too hard on yourself either. You have to find that kind of middle ground, to the point where it's like you're not letting yourself just get away with things now. Like, it can be tempting to do it, because when you get to a certain point, like I said, the point that we're at now, where we've done so much things to better ourselves, you could slip up and it doesn't even affect me the way it would before. And if you're mentally weak, you'll think, oh, okay, I can just do this all the time now because it's not actually affecting me anymore. And then before you know it, you're back in the same place. So you don't want to be too easy on yourself. You don't want to be too hard on yourself either, man, to the point where you put yourself in almost like a depressed state. You're just beating yourself up and you lose all self-love now. And that's what it is, man. It's all about the love. So yeah, that's like, I think that's the main thing I would preach, man. Just not to be too hard on yourself when you make mistakes, when it comes to mental well-being, bro. Because
100%, man. Especially like when you're looking to improve, like you said, like when you have that goal and you slip up and you can just beat yourself up by it, you can put yourself in a worse off mental state than before you was even set to achieve that goal. So yeah, man, just forgiving yourself, man, understanding that you're gonna make mistakes, but understanding that you need to take the lesson from it. You know, I don't really like, losing is one thing, but like learning is another. Like you can learn, and that's the L. You can learn and come back stronger and go again. And also I would say with mental health, like mental well-being, I think a huge part to that reflects about how you speak about yourself. You know, like, what are you saying about yourself? Like, are you speaking negatively about yourself when you see yourself in the mirror, or are you, you know, like how are you carrying yourself in what light, and what energy? Are you saying, I'm an attractive man, like I'm not confident, I'm fat, I'm just like, how are you speaking about yourself? That's one thing. And what you do, like, if you're not where you want to be, what are you doing to combat that? Are you actively trying to better yourself, or are you just speaking about yourself negatively? Because what's going to happen is, it's happened to me, man. Talk about yourself negatively, you're acting on those negative thoughts, you fall in a loop. You're in that negative loop where just low vibrational activity. You're not getting anything done. You're thinking the same negative thoughts over and over again. You're not going to the gym. You're not turning up to work. You're just in your house, depressed, in a low state. But it's down to your thoughts, down to how you think, how you speak about yourself, man. So take control of your thoughts and how you speak. We say all of the words I'm saying now about myself is that I tell myself, Jordan, you're confident. Jordan, you're attractive. Jordan, you're the guy. I say these things. I believe it. I become delusional in a sense. Even when I wasn't the guy, I'm still working towards becoming that guy. But I'm just saying that I fully believe it now. It's like I'm that guy, and I'm gonna keep saying that every day. So take control of what you say about yourself, man, because man, you need to appreciate you, man. You know, like you speaking bad about yourself isn't really showing appreciation. You not changing your situation when you know you need to be isn't showing yourself appreciation. So appreciate you, man. That's good for like mentally, me getting out of that mental, that low vibrational loop and making changes. I'm here now. If I never got out of that loop, I don't know where I would be. I don't know where I would be. I don't know what I would be doing now. But I switched. I
You know
switched
what
up.
I'll be doing now, bro? It's 4:20. You know exactly what we'd be doing right now.
Yeah, 4:20 today, man. 3 years ago, a couple years ago, I would have been outside puffing it, high out my mind, man. Just enjoying the day. Like, but now it's like there's a greater goal. So I'm gonna delay these things. I don't need to be indulging in these things right now. Like, no, man. I'd rather be in the gym. I'd rather get a good workout in. I'm into the gym today. I see everyone going to the park. I was like, oh, it's just sunny outside, but I just clocked it's 4:22. So I mean, some people want to smoke, and yeah, that's on you, you know. But I'm gonna make sure that I prioritize my physical health, my mental health too, man. I'm gonna be just doing the right things, because this is the natural high for me, man. You know, like I don't know, man. This is definitely like a new chapter in both of our lives, mine and Kawan's. It's like things just seem so natural now. Like mentally, I've never been in this spot before where my emotions are just regulated, in control. I'm not really dependent on my feelings. So just I turn up, I get things done at the gym, come back, I do my reading. It's like the more you do that, it's like it's just mentally relaxing, man. I can at the end of each day, I can sit down and be like, man, we get a good night's sleep now and then grind tomorrow. It's just about mindset, it's about perspective. So shift your mindset, man. Like have a growth mindset, man. Kwan made the video on it on the channel before. You have to develop a growth mindset, man. You can't be limited to just fixated on just one thing, which is kind of negative. And before you know it, you're complaining, you're gossiping, you're attracting other people that are doing the same thing, and now you're off your track. So take care of your mind, man. Take care of what you say and how you think, man. That's on me, man.
Yeah, another thing is regarding mental health, and this is what I say that it really transforms your life. You know, it's meditation, like the act of learning to control your thoughts. Now, I don't. People sometimes get confused when you talk about controlling your mind. They think that you're gonna remove all emotions, like you're not gonna ever feel sad, you're not gonna feel angry, you're not gonna feel fear, and all of these things. That's not the case. It's just that you're able to feel these things and still act. And that's the most important thing that you need in life. And especially as a man, because you have missions to like achieve, missions to complete, sorry, goals to achieve. And you're gonna need that emotional control to get through the high pressure situations. So it goes for everyone, man. You need to be able to act off of logic and doing what needs to be done without your emotions being in the picture. And this is why I meditate every single morning. You have to get your mind right for the day. And it's simple. The way I meditate, there's millions of ways of meditation, but I do like mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness, if you don't know, is simply the act of being present in the moment, pretty much, being aware of everything that you're doing and fully focused on that one task, basically, at any given time. So meditation that I do is literally just following the breath. And any time that I get distracted, I refocus on the breath, basically. It's that simple. It's that simple. That's how I do my meditation. And it basically teaches you to sit with a calm mind. It's like you have all these thoughts going through your head, but you're able to let them pass while you're still focusing on your breath or you're focusing on the task at hand. And then this directly carries over into your day-to-day life. You might wake up one day and you're just like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym, bro. Like, I'm feeling tired. I'm just not in a good mood today. But you still go because them thoughts are just passing through your head. They don't mean anything. They can't stop you. Your emotions and your feelings should not stop you from doing what you need to do in your day-to-day life. That's foolish. If you was to act off of how you feel all the time, you wouldn't get far in life at all. If you're simply going to go off what you want to do in the moment, you're not going to achieve much, man. You're not going to achieve much. You have to be thinking long term and be able to see the consequences of everything that you do, really. So, yeah, I think definitely meditation And in general, just learning emotional control and practicing mindfulness in your day-to-day life, learning to maintain focus and not be overcome by your emotions and your feelings, because you live life based off of that and you're just going to make irrational choices. So
no, facts, man. No, this is what it's about. Prioritizing your mental well-being. Meditation has been transformative in my life too, man, for sure. But yeah, like I think you can take that away from this video is be in the gym, like prioritize your physical and mental well-being. In our next podcast, we'll talk more in depth on your spiritual self-care and talk about that more for sure. I hope that you learned something today, or this could act as a reminder for you. But yeah, just on the close, man, be sure to subscribe to the channel and support what we're building, because we're building something big, man. We're building something which is going to be impactful for a lot of young guys, a lot of young people in general. And yeah, so stay tuned in for next week's podcast, and we will see you all then. Yeah, man. Kawayn, any last words?
yeah, same as what Jordan said, man. Just like the video, comment any thoughts or any topics you would like us to talk about in the future. Subscribe to the channel, share it around, put on post notifications so you just get updated whenever a video drops. Thank you, man. And just yeah,
people, I hope everyone has a good rest of the day, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.